It's season 4 of DIY Mom, and hold on to your hairpiece because we are blasting into a renovation that will have everyone reflecting on the past. Here comes Mommy. This is definitely my biggest renovation yet. Am I breaking the whole house?
Be careful. Who the heck is this woman?
I'm Rebekah Higgs, and I renovate homes. I didn't really know what I was doing when I started, and sometimes I still don't.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But with the help of my trusty crew,
This is the kind of house that's a big puzzle.
Stuff has got done, Rebekah.
my loving and patient family,
You can even do it in a dress.
It's money, right?
I know there's never a dull moment.
What?
When you're a DIY mom. Today is our final day in the Alderwood house, and tomorrow the new owners will be doing their pre-closing inspection and taking the house from us, so we have to get everything out and everything cleaned and ready. We haven't really processed it yet, and I don't think Lennon has either, because she's not saying goodbye to the house or anything. What do you want to say to the house?
Blah, blah, blah.
Just blah, blah, blah. What do you want to say to this house?
Thanks for pooping. And the toilet.
In the toilet? All the toilets? Thank you to all the toilets. Yeah, this is the house that, really changed my life. Like, the last 6 years have been so crazy, and 3.5 of those were spent here. We've edited here. This has been our office. This has been our house. This has been everything for the last 4 years. Raising Lennon from the time she was 3.
But I want this to be my bedroom when it's finished.
To the time she's 7. Listening to Mommy and not arguing with Mommy.
said never arguing.
I got engaged, I broke up with an engagement, got a puppy, I lost a puppy, I got another puppy. It's an end of an era. We're moving on to the next place. As long as we have each other, right? Will be okay? As long as I have you and Ziggy.
And then yourself.
And myself. It's kind of fitting that the last thing we did was the attic, because that's the place we keep all our memories. This house is now a part of our past, but it played a really important role in our future. What has happened here in this house, what we were able to build in this house, is going to allow me to help other women as we move forward, as we get to do other things and bigger things. We can help more people. And that's because this house made it possible for me to dream about actually being of service, of giving back to people in the community, of giving back to women that have struggled a lot more than I struggled to do what I did for this. We have everything we need, so now we can start giving back. Okay, enough crying. Put your rose-colored safety glasses on, because we've got a new season, a new house, and a whole lot of new memories to make. The new house sat on the market for over 200 days. It's almost like it was calling out to me. Rebekah, buy me, fix me, love me. And I've got a real soft spot for projects that need a little extra work. Luckily, I scooped it right up before the Halifax real estate market caught on fire. These days, agents are burning through multiple offers like crazy. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. People say, Rebekah, why don't you just buy something that doesn't need so much work? It must be exhausting for you. Nope, it's just what I do. I see potential everywhere. And look at this amazing view. I have an ocean view in the city, and I didn't have to pay $1 million for it. Go ahead, Google it. It is going to take just a few pennies to transform this retro bungalow into a showstopper. And since it was built in the 1950s, I'm going for a luxurious mid-century modern design. Mid-century modern is a broad term that describes contemporary interiors from about the early 40s to the mid-60s. Think Danish teak, because Scandinavia had quite a large influence on this kind of style. I'm working on a whole new color palette for this house, inspired by 3 words I discovered that pulled together mid-century design: pastel, Scandinavian, and modern. I'm bringing in patterns, textures, vintage heirlooms, and warm wooden tones. Gathering together all my inspiration by creating a mood board is one of my favorite parts of the job. When the renovation spirals out of control, I can keep coming back to my original vision to keep me on track. This house is going to be my biggest challenge yet. We are ripping out everything. Walls, floors, ceilings, fixtures, not to mention an in-ground indoor hot tub. Bye-bye 1980s. It's time to bring this 1950s bungalow to the 21st century. But first, we have to take care of some business. So I'm here with my realtors from Parachute Realty to do a pre-closing inspection. Full disclosure, my realtors are my siblings. So I'm here with my sister Sarah and my brother James, and James has the keys to my new house.
Let's go check it out.
With my siblings' guidance, we continue on to make sure everything is just as we left it. And yep, it's just as I remember it. So this is a beautiful, big space here. It's actually a 2,400 square foot bungalow, which is awesome because there's lots of room to work with. But I want the kitchen to be where the view is. The previous owners kind of missed the mark by not capitalizing on this home's stunning view. This labyrinth of hallways completely distract your eyes from where they should be, which is facing the ocean. So this wall and this wall and this wall are all coming out to create an open concept living room, dining room, and kitchen, and let all that beautiful natural light in.
Can this be my bedroom?
You want this to be your bedroom? But my bedroom's gonna be there, so you'll be looking into my bedroom. What do we have here? The main bedroom is in the middle of the house. My design instinct tells me that this space is much better used for places that you don't want to be in, like the utility room or a closet, the pantry, a hallway. If anything, your main bedroom needs to be a showstopper, so you certainly do not want to isolate it in the center of your home in a windowless cave. The flow of this house really needs an overhaul. Nobody wants to walk through one bedroom to get to another bedroom. This is going to be my bedroom.
That's not fair. You have a kitchen, you have a fireplace, you have a hot tub. That's not fair.
Well, what if I tell you that all that stuff's gonna be taken out of here before it's my bedroom? Then is it okay?
No. I want a hot tub.
So this sunroom is gonna become the owner's retreat, and it's gonna have beautiful bed, fireplace, seating area, walk-in closet, and an ensuite washroom. It's gonna be a beautiful retreat for after I'm finished this renovation. Now let's check out what we have outdoors.
Well, what really drew us to this house was the incredible view of the Bedford Basin. You can't put a price on a view like that.
That's true, but actually I did. I also love this neighborhood because some of my fondest childhood memories live here too. My grandparents had a house right around the corner that my mom grew up in. So Mom, this is your old house. This is where you grew up.
Yes.
Lots of memories.
I moved here when I was 4 years old,
In 1958.
and 5 of us grew up here.
As you'll see in some of the upcoming episodes, a lot of the aesthetic from my grandmother's house found its way into my new design. My mom certainly has a lot of interesting memories from growing up in this neighborhood.
I got a pet duck. He came to school as our little show and tell. Well, unfortunately, Yaki did a lot of messes on people's properties, and I think Dad was embarrassed about that, so he decided to take Yaki one night, and he picked him up and he took him to the public gardens, and he thought this was a good place to put Yaki with all the other ducks.
Yeah.
And he threw him over the fence. But Yaki, not knowing that he was a duck, thought he was abandoned by his parents and family, and he stayed at the spot where he was
That
dropped.
childhood trauma followed him for the rest
followed
of his
me.
duck life.
Yeah, followed him and followed me.
Despite being a little quackers, my mom is my rock.
Hi, everybody.
Literally, she's the original DIY mom. But in her case, I think the D stands for dramatic.
Do we look the part?
Clearly, my mother has a lot of energy. So I'm putting her to work on a project that just can't wait. This house came with a garden and a greenhouse that is bursting with fresh veggies, but we need to deal with them pronto.
So we'll try to stake these up, Rebecca, so that you'll have produce of eggplant for the rest of the season. Just look anything you've got around the property, stick it into the ground, give it a good hammer here. Place your eggplant up and maneuver it around.
This technique also works with overgrown tomatoes, beans, peas, anything that climbs and gets out of control. Keeping them off the ground prevents rotting and means you'll have more veggies for everyone.
And you can even do it in a dress and necklace, no problem, with your hair all fixed up.
See what I said about dramatic?
I'm so excited for you. Got this beautiful garden here, and everything is staked, ready to grow.
So, would you say you get pretty excited about a beautiful eggplant?
I get very excited about eggplants.
I wonder if she knows about the emoji.
That's a beauty.
Does
Exciting.
Dad know how excited you get about it?
I think he does. He does know.
TMI. Because we acted fast and saved so many vegetables, we had enough to donate plenty to a local food bank that accepts fresh produce. The new house and garden have also inspired me to create a new project. Yes, another one. This one allows me to give back to the community and help others. So I had this idea to combine my design concept for this 1950s bungalow and my greenhouse into a DIY project that people can do at home. And this is the DIY box, and inside of it comes everything you need to build a mini mid-century modern greenhouse that I'm calling this whole box and the spring project You Grow Girl.
It includes soil, seeds, pretty plant pots and gardening gloves, a beautiful plant mister, our favorite hand lotion, and adorable mini gardening tools. Plus, you get to build your own mini mid-century modern inspired greenhouse made with reclaimed cherry wood from my very own kitchen.
50% of the proceeds from the sales of these boxes are going to go towards charities that support women and children in my community. So to get your hands on one of these boxes, head to DIYmom.ca and click on the tab that says DIY box. You'll also find lots of great renovation tricks and tips. Look, we're only getting started on this renovation. Stay tuned for the next episode where we start demolition and dig up a whole lot more drama. Don't go anywhere. The next episode's coming right up.